Hollywood loves scaring audiences, and based on the numbers alone, movie fans can't get enough. A lot can be done to produce a truly great fright. Some movies rely on endless blood and gore. Others, meanwhile, prefer a more subtle, atmospheric horror. Here are 6 techniques used to terrify audiences. Horror sound is about more than just a creaky door or a Wilhelm scream. It's about finding the exact right sounds to make you just the right level of squeamish. Sound designers have found certain foods can mimic the sounds they want. This is where Foley objects come in handy. A few sticks of celery can make for a good bone crack. Squishing a pepper sounds a lot like a skull crush. And raw meat sounds exactly like guts. Consideration for sound can also make zombies even scarier than they already are.
And zombies have become so popular in mainstream movie culture and television culture that we've got this huge history of zombie movies to kind of call upon. I really like the stuff that airs closer to what reality would be, or maybe more of the gory zombies that are more guttural and phlegmy and kind of grotesque, because I think those are the things that scare people a little bit more than the zombie movies of old.
Makeup is a vital part of any scary character. Think about anyone from Freddy Krueger to the Whites and White Walkers on Game of Thrones. Prosthetics are typically made first by doing a life cast of an actor to get their face and body measurements accurate. Actors go under layers and layers of makeup in order to portray an undead life form. Scary prosthetics aren't just for horror movies. They're useful for any scene that calls for blood and gore. The best way to make them cringeworthy is to aim for realism. In black and white movies like Psycho, chocolate syrup was reputedly used as a substitute for blood. Today, Hollywood uses a combination of corn syrup and food coloring to create a bloody mess. But it's not just about quality, it's about quantity. Like with Foley, food can be used to create disgustingly realistic guts. Not everything can be done practically, especially if you're making a monster movie where the monster has to be created from scratch. In Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, the Indoraptor, a dinosaur that never actually existed, was created using CGI. CGI gave them freedom to infuse the character with influences from horror movies of the past. The Indoraptor has some similar mannerisms to Nosferatu. CGI was also successfully used in Alien Covenant to account for the xenomorph's otherworldly and ever-changing nature. One major challenge of CGI creations: the actors acting alongside them can't see them while on set. This is where animatronics can save the day. On the set of Fallen Kingdom, the crew built a moving Indoraptor arm and head. That way, the actors could have more genuine reactions to it, and the screams would be more authentic. Animatronics can also just be plain frightening. For the infamous scene in The Matrix, where a giant insect is placed inside Neo, it wasn't CGI, but an uncanny animatronic. If you want to act in a horror movie, prepare to get physical. In Annabelle Creation, they swung a character on wires into a mirror. The wires, of course, are invisible in the final product, but it helps you believe that the supernatural may be real. Plus, a scary stunt can elicit perhaps the biggest screams.
2, 1, go! And cut!